everybody, and welcome back to my Creative Minecraft server. I'm Patch and I'm doing 4 seasons, and this is my last season, summer, and I'm about to start Atlantis. So let's get into the episode. And I've got these 2 interesting bricks, and I'll tell you why they're interesting, because when you put them together they look like they're worn down. Look, like it's dripping. I quite like that. So I'm going to intersperse because one's like a pinky colour, and that I'm going to put that all the way around, and that's how I'm going to start. And then as you go in, then I'm going to do all the different colours that I've got sorted. But I thought for the outside, this with the sponge, I'm like, whoa, maybe not. Oh goodness me, look what happened there. Now I have got a bucket of water. Let's get rid of the sponge because we're not dealing with that. See if we can make it all better. Yay! Look at me sorting stuff out. Right, so it will be this. Now I've got the end bricks because I thought maybe we could add them in it. Because it is Atlantis as a structure. I want it to be big, I want it to be massive, and I want it to be awesome. So for that, it's going to need a lot of height. I'm not sure if that pink works there. I mean, maybe on another area where I'm doing the white. That to me works better. Oh, it does go to the side, look. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm impressed with that. So yeah, that sort of thing dotted around the structure. And I've got things like stairs. I kind of want to make it old and higgledy-piggledy, which is really hard to do when you're kind of thinking of when you're working with blocks for a start. But that's it, that sort of thing all the way around. Goodness me. Yeah. Wish me luck. I'll put in montage clips, I think. Enjoy. Well, as you have seen, I've done pretty well at building Atlantis up. What I've done is, as you can probably see, a lot of vines around the place because it is in a state of collapse. And I'm going to build the blocks at the bottom up, but not all the way across, just in bits. And I have started over here just to show you what I mean. There you have it. So as you can see, if I go down a bit, there we are. That's a better picture for you, isn't it? You see it's coming up but not all, so it's like broken. That's the idea. And I think what I'm going to intend to do is do that all the way around, and then inside start building more of a palace, things sticking up. And I want to do lots of waterfalls. I thought that'd be quite nice in here as well. So I'm going to get on with that because that's going to take me quite a while to do. So I might put in a bit of a montage of that's the one I want to go, of me doing this. You can see how I'm tackling it, and then I want to put some vines on the bottom of the outside of the lower things. But I thought I'd leave. I started doing this when I realised but I want to increase this bit up, so I might as well increase it and then put the leaves on the well, it's vines, isn't it, on the outside, this being the inside I've done here. Done all the way around there when I thought, well, it's not going to be that many to put on the other side of this, but there will be a lot when I finish. So enjoy the montage, and I'll speak to you when that's all done. Well, I have finally gone round with the extra blocks on the top. I think it looks fantastic. Now what I did do is I started not to use all the blocks. I just used the brick wall to create this line, and as I was doing it, I was going to go back with the other blocks. I'm thinking, no, I quite like that because it's a ruin. You're going to have parts of it more ruined than others, so it seemed to work quite well. I just go up a bit. You can see the vines are really starting to grow down. I love that, I really do. So I've picked the next lot of blocks for the main Atlantis build because I did the cetum, but I don't want to do the same blocks I've used there, so I've gone for these. For the top I can put the these glass blocks, and then I can do the waterfalls around. So I've got reinforced deep sloped, and what's that's going to quite look like, and then I've got the copper, which I think is going to work well. So let's go down, and I've been debating whether or not to do the rainforest, the waterfalls. Such a bad idea doing a bit of a forest in here, but no. To do the waterfalls first, and then I can see how much left I've got for the main build. But I'm thinking, no, the main build has to come first, and then the waterfalls around. So what I've got to keep in mind is a massive waterfall here. I can come quite close to the edge this side. I do want to keep enough room for other things, maybe like some plant, maybe put some coral plants around, or look for, I don't know, things like bamboo and things around the edge where it's a bit tight. So let's go and do the outline. I'll probably fast forward this or just montage straight back into it being done. Well, I think that looks amazing. You got to think of it coming up from the depths of the ocean. I think it needs to be bigger. I really do think it needs to be bigger. I do love this brick block. What is it? The reinforced deep, so it's fantastic. I think it goes really well with the vines and the wall that I've made. Now the question is this going to look as good in between and higher, which is the plan, is to come in from this edge and join them up somehow. Let's have a look. Okay, does that work? Let's have a look at this one. Oops. Nice sound it makes. Yeah. And then the last one I've got is this one. So let's go and have a look. Oh, they all look pretty good, don't they? I think we're going to eliminate this one because of the cross going that way. I think I like it this way. So between these two, I think I'm going to go with this one because it looks a bit more weathered than these two. Okay, but let's put these up. We don't want that one, that's got the cross the wrong way with that one there. And then I've got the glass that maybe I should be putting in. Let's have a look. See how that looks with it. Because it can be broken, you know. Oh, that looks good. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to put that block at all. I might use it inside maybe. Maybe not. I like the glass. I do like the glass. Yeah. This is the trouble, you see, is that I'm trying not to make it look perfect, and I always struggle with that because I want it to look nice, but I've got to remember it's a broken Atlantis I'm doing. It's not perfect. Okay, that kind of works for me. So I'm going to do a little bit more and then I'll come back and chat and see what I think. Okay, so I've used the white stained glass and the light blue. I don't like the white. I'll tell you what, it just stands out too much and it doesn't blend in enough. So we're taking the white out and I'm just going to be using those two. And what I'm going to do is put these behind a little bit like this and then try and link the two sections together somehow. So I'll either fast forward or montage that bit for you. Okay, so I bought the pane, the glass pane in because I was thinking it was looking a bit too polished, and I think that's looking okay. So if I can do that all the way round, I think that's going to look fine. Okay, so that's the next job, but I've got to keep remembering that it is a ruin, you know. And I thought this one, what colour is this? The grey one, just added a little bit of depth to it. Whereas the white stood out a bit too much. I don't think the black is too, what is it? It's not black, it's like, it's grey. Isn't too bad. So, it's going to take me a while to do. So I will pop back in after I've done it. I have finished the glass around my main Atlantis structure. I'm going to be doing a palace inside, but as you can see, different colour. I added cyan and not the black but the grey, no, tinted. It was the tinted glass I put in, and I did that because I wanted the top to look a little bit different from the rest of the structure. And I've stopped putting the panes in because I didn't think it needed it. So yeah, the glass is finished and I will be going inside to do the structure, and I've got to put the waterfalls in. So yeah, exciting. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.